missed it. Whoa, listen to those brakes.
That's a rather curious sound, Nicky.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a sign, look, to turn off right. So we're almost there.
That sounds...
Yeah, it's like a light, tinkly sound.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty of time to investigate when you get there. This is where you go right.
Tinkling.
Maybe an idea to have your red pass somewhere near the windscreen so they'll let you in just at the bottom of the slope. That's it. You see where that van, that Land Rover is backing in? That's where you need to go in.
There's something going on there.
There'll be someone just inside this gate, I expect. Will stop you and give you your wristbands and all that. Here we are. Morning. Oh, the lady here might be wanting to give you something. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're dangling, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's one for Mickey as well, isn't it? Yeah.
There goes that.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to try and find a bit of something to tie your exhaust up with?
Is that what it is? I can hear something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Shall I switch it
Pull
off?
it to one side.
All right. So it's only just happened. I wonder what that was then.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
All right. Only just started to make a noise, didn't it?
Well, I knew the thing was sort of falling apart, Mickey.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I see. Oh, was it just falling back out through?
Got your red ticket?
Was it just falling back out through that clip?
What's the clip gone? Oh, there it is, look. Yeah.
Because I noticed the pipe was quite close to the end of that clip. Is it too hot to touch?
Oh, it's not really very hot. I get it.
Yeah, there's a clip there right at the end, and the pipe has just jumped out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you might have a little bit of excitement. Imagine
Something.
I think it might have just got,
It's like a little clip.
might have just vibrated out of
that
that clip.
It's come out of there.
All right, good.
So it's nothing too serious. They only just started making an unusual sound.
Yeah, it's just
coming
back
down the
there,
road.
just down the road. Because I knew the engine wasn't falling apart because it's sort of keeping going, but it's just tinkling,
Yes, it
rattling.
sounded nice, and I thought you had the radio on. I thought that.
It's just a tinkling,
But it's just.
crackling.
Oh, it went forward, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what you saw then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Otherwise, you have
looks
to
nice,
wrap loads of those around.
Probably want
Very
a bit
nice.
of like asbestos tape round that, don't you? And then bolt it up
Needs
again.
to something behind it to stop it falling
Yeah,
off,
that's
doesn't
like a Jubilee clip this
That's
side of it.
Find
clip would
a
Yeah.
Jubilee clip on one of the stalls or
Yeah.
something.
Have you
Yeah.
come far with it?
Well,
No,
Bristol
watch it.
yesterday, but
Watch
I'll
it.
watch it today.
All right.
Far today.
Yeah.
Just enough to sort of.
How are you? All right?
Yeah, that's fine, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do this
I
job.
know you did. I remember.
Right, final trip now. All that's the excitement.
Okay, yeah, Jubilee clip, Nicky.
Yeah, that's it. Shall I?
do.
Oh, I'll sit beside you now, shall I?
Oh yeah,
If
let's.
your furry animals don't mind.
Yeah, let's do. I've got these. The steering is to hold it a bit gently, like like a bubble car,
Yeah.
really. Got petrol tap like on a bubble car,
yes.
you see.
It doesn't flood if you stop without turning it off. Hopefully not.
It didn't last night because I forgot to turn it off last
Oh,
night.
did it? Oh, that was...
It's about the first time I've forgotten to turn it off for ages. It's just foot operated things, so just.
There we go. Beautiful.
I don't know. Where else are we going now? That way,
Just
are we?
down there, yeah. Follow those stones.
Well, thank goodness there wasn't anything serious.
Oh, there's a
There is a
DMU
train.
look, going back to BR.
Yeah, we'll find if we...
The road
if we
itself
can-
goes around to the right, just this side of the tracks. You see the tracks there? You go around to the right, this side of the tracks. There's a platform, you see, that the trains come into.
We're going around here? Or?
Straight on at the moment.
Oh, over there behind that car.
Through across, yes.
Whoosh.
They got a lot of water there, haven't they? I've never
Just
seen.
along that way.
Yes. I've never seen it so deep as that before. But they're going to fill that in with some ballast. There'll be marshals here to tell you where to go. I expect it'll be slightly off.
We
to
just
the,
got to drive straight on the train then, have we?
I think it's into the right here. It is. I'm pretty sure. Let this man direct us into the. Oh, straight on. Straight on.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
More white-coated marshals over there will tell us where to go. Whether they're worried about your number or whether you just pick a spot. Let's see. So they're gonna beckon us anywhere particular?
To the film kitchen, to the ramps, to past these.
Is he gonna say anything?
And in our main refreshment tent,
Good.
run by our railway course, we've got program.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You have to be careful what
How much is it?
£1.50 please.
they're all made by those fantastic WI ladies. Now, if you want to
Yeah,
taste real
thank you.
Great, thank you. Hi, if you'd like to chat down here, we'll park him. With the yellow jacket.
Oh, great.
are made
Thanks.
All right, thank you very
WI
much.
ladies in this area, they'll never tell you what
Oh, he's looking where we are on the...
I'm not sure if it's this gentleman on the left or the one ahead of us.
Make sure you have a visit there.
No, he's
in the main arena and around the show itself.
Might put us by that course there.
Do you want to buy those vintage cars? Do you want to put us by the vintage ones on the right there or anything?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, they look nice. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, thanks.
In fact, see, there's another similar shaped car here. Do you know that one?
We're going here? Yeah. Should we go there anyway?
Yeah, but that's not one of these, is it? No, it's a longer one. But it's similar style. Oh, that's a Morrison, I think. Not sure.
It sounds all right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, all your cars.
Sounds
fine.
much less tinkly now.
Yes.
That wouldn't have done it much good the other end, though, would it? I mean, if it kept going like that on the road,
No, no.
we'll take a look at the other end in a minute, just in case. But
Yeah.
it'll be all right, I think. Switch petrol off.
It's the West Somerset Railway coach. It's the coach that was made here for Taunton, and it's laid out as a luxury place where you can sit, lovely settees, etc.
That's the other end. That looks all right, doesn't
Oh
it?
yes, it's not got twisted or anything, is it? No.
Today,
No, that's no real problem. Yeah, just a Jubilee clip on the end will stop it falling back out again, I think.
Yeah, it's just about an inch and a quarter.
Yeah, that'll be no problem.
longest steam railway in private ownership in the country.
Points to this excellent machine. 850cc, does about 30 to 35 to the gallon. And I think our chauffeur is just coming back. You found
hello,
some.
Mike.
You found some
We're
duplicate.
taking some pictures.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's a great show, this, isn't it?
And what have you got there in your
Well,
hand?
yeah, I went over to the older jumble stores, and one of the first stores there I found some, lucky enough to find some Jubilee clips about
The
£4
right
for a
size.
pound, so which is not a bad thing, because I think one of these might be just about the right size to fit on this tailpipe.
Well done.
So they just put them in a piece of plastic just to keep my pocket clean.
Yeah, right.
So
No,
I got to see. So, yeah, so here's the thing really, this bracket, I think it just got nudged further back and it's quite close to the end of the tailpipe anyway.
yeah.
And it must have just fallen off. It's going over those speed bumps, going over about 7 speed bumps on the way.
Each one shook it up a little bit more.
It's probably shaken something else loose which we haven't even discovered. So,
Right.
so there we are. Well, it looks like, to me, that the biggest one, I have to use the biggest one.
Right.
So I've got some gloves and things on because it's going to be, might be a bit...
Those lamps that you're using as direction indicators, I've never seen that style before. That must be very ancient.
I took them over to France and Belgium, and she actually bought them in Belgium somewhere, so they're not quite English.
No.
They're not original, but the car wouldn't have had indicators originally.
Oh no,
anyway.
of course not. No, no.
It wouldn't have had these big stop lamps. It just would have had one lamp
Central
in the
one.
middle,
Yeah.
just as like a stop tail lamp, and to illuminate the rego plate.
Yeah.
And it would have been stuck somewhere in the middle of the car. So these are
Okay.
these don't look modern, but they're but yeah, want something to keep that bracket from falling off. So it's just like a bit of first aid, isn't it? So well, look at that. It's not bad fit at all. The biggest one.
Yeah, fine.
I can always use those other ones for something else.
It's good value actually. What did you say, 4 for a
4
pound?
for a pound. It was 60p each or something like that.
Yeah.
4 for a pound. So that's. I just do this in a sort of left-handed sort of way. It doesn't have to be tremendously tight. Otherwise, it'll crush it. Yeah. That'll keep it from happening again.
Good.
There we are. Well, we're lucky it wasn't any real serious damage, wasn't it? So
Yes,
there we are.
true. What do you do for the indicators on the front then? They're built into the
These are the
side
original
lights?
side lamps, so
Yeah.
quite big Rotax side lamps compared to things like the ones you find on Austin 7s. And there's room to put more wires in here and just replace a single filament with a double filament bulb. So they're side lamps as well as indicators.
Oh, so they're actually white indicators in the front, are they?
Yeah, so they're...
Yeah, because that's what the Bonds had, didn't they, way back?
Yeah, you can... Legally you can have white indicators on the front, I think.
Yeah.
These are the original type headlamps.
Yeah, you
Like
told
I
us
say,
about them before.
Yeah.
Have
But
you got
they're now double dipping headlamps because I changed
right.
the bulbs in here, you see.
Uh-huh.
So they had to change the reflectors and the bulbs, but the lamps themselves are the right type thing. You see a little Rotax
Yeah,
badge on
symbol
the
there.
top there.
Yeah.
Did I show you the
You
1930
did, yeah.
RAC badge? And then
Yeah.
this just Singer.
Did you find
Look,
these
the
at
Singer
Auto
badges.
Jumbles, or were they on the car when you got it? The other badges?
No, didn't have anything here, so it's
Yeah.
it's got little cluster badges on it now. These hydraulic dampers, this was the first year that Singers had hydraulic dampers, so these brackets are original, but they would have been replaced. But the previous year they had these Andre Hartford friction dampers, so this is the first year hydraulic dampers came into. And the first year we have chrome plating instead of nickel
right.
plating on
Yeah, I heard you
cars.
say chrome plating. I thought, well, I haven't seen a lot.
Yeah, so
but-
nickel plating is a thing
yeah.
of the 20s, and then the 30s you get chrome plating. That's the original chrome plating there, and on the windscreen surround. But it's wearing a bit thin.
Yeah, so they were chromed, those.
Yeah, and those side lamps we were just looking at, they would
Yeah.
have been chrome plated as
All
well.
right.
So it's just kind of worn off. The body here is an aluminium alloy to cut down the weight over
is
an
it?
ash frame.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
remember back in those days.
So if you look at you see the wood. It's all
Yeah,
just a wood frame thing. Wooden capping on there.
yeah.
And this is all the wings are pretty solid steel, and the running board and the bonnet.
Yeah. Let's have a little look around inside there. Yeah. Got to watch your feet on the handbrake when you get out, or on the.
Yeah, the handbrake control can tend to go up your trouser leg, and so can the gear change control.
Right.
So
Quite generous space in the back of the car, isn't there?
yeah, you can move the seats forward to get in and out.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and they've got some very nice upholstery. Did you have to reupholster it, or is this how it
well,
came?
this was all done in about 1972 when it was
Right.
in a museum in Yorkshire.
Oh, right, yeah.
In Hebden Bridge in Yorkshire.
Cool, talking about Hebden Bridge, they had a lot of flooding there the other day, didn't they? Don't like the look of this sky up here somehow. Anyway.
No, there's another April shower due.
Yeah, nice period. A lot of comments about this petrol can you got on the side there.
Yeah, the Pratt's petrol can.
That's
yeah,
a typical company that used to sell petrol in those days.
yeah, you could buy these sort of cans and buy the whole can for 3 shillings.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a special sort of carrier, and people used to sort of put them on here.
Yeah.
But originally on the Junior, that was where the battery was, and this hole is the battery cable used to come through here.
All right.
So some former owners moved it underneath the passenger seat, but in the following year, that's exactly what the manufacturers did anyway. So
Right.
it's not completely wrong.
No.
When I bought the car, it had a carburettor here, but Solex one, but it was a later type in sort of Mazak and more complicated. And this is the correct original type, pretty solid brass. It's got no moving parts. You can only change about 2 jets in it. And then you've here you've got something comes off the engine manifold to operate the windscreen wiper, because it's a vacuum operated windscreen wiper.
Yeah.
Just a single one on the windscreen there.
Yeah.
And on this side you've got a dynamo and the magneto on the other side in the kind of V arrangement off the sort of common drive, and then a big duplex chain running up to the cam gear, overhead cam engine. And this engine manifold was designed to heat up the carburettor, really, to make for ease of starting. So the carburettor is warmed up pretty quickly.
I'm intrigued by this shaped metal, almost like a base or
Well, it's
something.
like a drip tray, really.
Just a
for
drip
the
tray.
carburettor.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, I see.
And also, I suppose to stop the petrol going directly on the hot exhaust pipe.
Ah, right. Yeah, because the tickler is there, and that would spill some fluid down onto the exhaust. And
Yeah, so you've got like a
far
strangler
everything.
here, which just shuts off the air supply, like on
yeah,
a standard motorcycle type
yeah,
carburettor, really.
yeah.
And then have a look at the other side if you like.
Okay.
And open up the other side and remove the whole bonnet complete if you
Yeah,
want
considering the spare wheel is there, you can still get it most things,
to. Yeah,
can't
you take most things apart in a few minutes, really, and take the seats out in about 5 minutes, all of them. Start lifting the floorboards up
you?
to get your
Wooden
axles.
floorboards.
Wooden floorboards up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a magneto. It's the first year they did coil ignition, but the owner didn't like it, so he retrofitted a 1929 magneto.
These newfangled ideas, yeah.
Well, yeah, so recently when the battery ran completely flat, I was able to start it on the crank as a crank start.
Yeah,
So great advantage, really.
yeah. And that's a starter motor down there, I
That's the
guess.
starter motor, yeah, you've got lovely big
Yeah, let's have a sample of that horn.
the
It's
clack set horn.
very period solid horn.
Right up the railway line, do you?
so please drive carefully. We do want to see you again. That again may will be tomorrow, of course. If you want to see the parade, we're hopeful that we can get a dry night and we can get this drained out this arena, that possibly we can run the parade tomorrow. And we're really sorry we couldn't do them today. Whether our safety is the main factor, I'm afraid. Well, we'll take to it, but we'll see if we can get this site dried out, hopefully with a dry night, and maybe the forecast tomorrow we will be in our favour for the check.
Seen today's all been about Singer, to a large degree anyway. That's probably about the last car that bore that name.
I think so.
1965. Huh. Is that the Chamois?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. You can have a look at this.
Yeah, see what it says on the back. I don't see a particular model number on the back, but I'm pretty sure that's a Chamois. That was more luxurious than the Imp, wasn't it?
Supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah. Hillman Imp. Huh.